Well, good morning again and welcome back to the channel. We're just here starting off our checks in the Leeds yard. We're slightly later than usual. It's just come up to 7:45 at the minute. We've been up just to see the office and get some paperwork sorted out and that, and have a chat with them and everything like that. We're just out doing our checks. We've got 9 o'clock Pocklington this morning. That's back into Freightliner in Leeds, and then we might be heading towards Seaforth this afternoon, but we'll see how we get on. So we'll get back in the truck and get on our way over to Pocklington. We're pulling out of our space now. Sunday morning this morning. It's not really come out of the sun. It wasn't last night. It was windy and rainy all night last night again. Not as bad as rain night before though. We've been alright really. So we're 39 miles away from this collection in Pocklington. We're getting a alright run over. It's got us there at 8:40. It's just come up to 10 to 8 now. So we can't complain at that. Like I say, I think we might be heading over to Seaforth this afternoon, which it's alright. We'll get a good decent turnaround at Pocklington. We usually do at Yarra. Usually in and out in about 40 minutes in there, so should be able to get a decent run up. Is he parked there? What a place to stop. Right in exit gate. What a place to actually stop. Huh. Yeah, we get a decent turnaround in there at Yarra, so we should be back over to Seaforth for Leeds, sorry, for around 11 we're hoping, but I've got to get off and see what this lad's doing, and we'll get out of here. Right, we're coming down now. We're 3 miles away from this job. Again, another very, very quiet run over. We've made very good time at the minute. We've not done bad at all. Hopefully it's the same when we go to Seaforth. We are going to Seaforth. I've messaged them. They were humming and ahhing about it because they didn't want to mess me about sending me over there, but I'd rather just accept the fate. I know I'm going over there now. I've chose it. I've said I'll do it for them. So yeah, that's the plan. We're going to pick up a box out of Gold Star preloaded, and then be going over towards Seaforth. So we'll get that off and then just straight back to the yard. Then from there, I imagine maybe get a box on at Freightliner Leeds on the way back. That's the plan at the minute, anyway. Like I say, I know what's happening for the day. I don't mind finishing late if I know sort of what's happening. It's when it just gets thrown on you and you get in back 8 o'clock at night. But I think won't be far off 5 o'clock done anyway, because we'll probably be over there for 1 o'clock at Liverpool near enough. Maybe 2 o'clock, but with a break, and then we can get a clean card and straight back over. Then we'll have 4.5 hour drive near enough for getting back. That's the plan anyway. I'm working within my head. If that can work out, like I say, we'll probably be done for 5 o'clock, which is a 10 hours anyway. No, and that's fine by me. It's fine by me. It's what it is. The weather's not helped back end of this week. It's gone really quiet because of weather. A lot of work getting cancelled because of it and that. What's this wagon doing here? The wagon stopped. Like it's a bit of a wideish load as well. Just be able to squeeze through. I might need to just inch over. There we go, we're through. We're through. Looks like it might have broken down, that Mercedes, but yeah, so that's the plan at the minute. Get this loaded. Like you say, it's booked for 9 o'clock, so we should hopefully be more or less straight in. We tend to, if stick to booking times if there's one there waiting or something like that, or he's turned up really early before our booking, they'll get him done. But you know, if I turn up and then 10 o'clock one's turned up in front of me, they'll get me done first. Like I say, they're only about half hour, 40 minutes in here to load and back out again. They're really efficient at this, which is good. And hopefully we can get, like I say, 11 o'clock BBS over at Freightliner or something like that. So we're turning this one here. So just watching Foot Junction. My sat-nav takes me down to roundabout and back up, but I like to come in this way. Oof, doesn't help that it's a fast road though. No worries, we're in. We are certainly in. Yeah, so I'd say maybe 2 o'clock VBS over at Seaforth then to get the box off. It'd be very handy. Single file traffic when red light shows wait here on. It's on green. It's on green when I come around the corner. It's a bit weird. Definitely on green when I came through. Oof, dear me. Oh, there's no one waiting at the other end either. No one waiting. And there's no one, don't look busy down here either for this Yarra, so that's a bonus. That certainly is a bonus. It's not a nice road though. I always go out to roundabout though because it's heavy coming out of here. Yeah, heavy boxes and hazardous as well, so we like to play it safe and come out to the roundabout with the garage on. Is anyone going to be queuing around here? There's one here, but I'll go off and go book in and we'll see what the crack is now. There we go, we are loaded. This is a heavy box. This is all double stacked IBCs on this, floor to ceiling in a 20-foot box. It's max weight in here. We just managed to get it stretched, to be fair, because of weight on it. It's on a bit of a slope in there, is that yard. It's not the best for trying to stretch it, but we just managed it. We got diff locks in. I had to get traction control off just so we could keep the power on it, but no worries, we got there in the end. We've got it stretched. We're on our way to Freightliner now to get this off. We've got 11 o'clock BBS booked. It is full ADR, this is class 9. It's going to Costa Rica, which is nice for some. So we're just making our way out now, get this box off, get over to, we'll get over to, sorry, just noticed them boxes. It says 45, meant to be 40-foot boxes. These will look small. They're definitely converted boxes, them. Yeah, we'll get this box off, round to Gold Star, get the one on to head over to Seaforth where that takes care of rest of day for us then, so happy days on that one. Just called to 10:10, they did get that lad in front of me in first, but he were only 20 minutes, he were picking up non-hazardous as well. So, by the time we'd done that, it were, we had to do a site induction as well there. So by the time we'd done that, that lad were pretty much finished, so that was all good. Perfect timing. The sun is shining here today. It is certainly shining here today. We'll wait to get out of this junction. We're going. Like I say, this has got some weight behind it. It doesn't help that it's all liquid, so it's just pulling back on the pin as well with the weight. Oh well, once we get out of this roundabout, that's mainly it for bad roundabouts then. This is a busy roundabout to get out of with full weight, but it's easier than getting out of the junction further up the road. I can feel it pulling me back on this already, the weight just sloshing about. I should try and make a way out of this junction, but not looking at the best at the minute. I'm gonna go. fuel tanker coming round, he's going into garage. We'll get out. So yeah, it's a 23 ton box we're picking up out of Gold Star to go to Seaforth with. So we've got some weight to take over the tops, over the Pennines. It should be fun. Well, we filled up yesterday, so we still got 88% diesel from yesterday because we just ran out of empty boxes pretty much. So that's all good on that front. So we'll get to Freightliner Leeds, and I'll catch you all there. We've had a good run over to Leeds. Again, very quiet on the road. It's got a bit windy though all of a sudden, but it's nothing too major. This is going to be a heavy one. This is going to be a heavy one. There we go. We've got to move in a bit. It's 10 mile an hour. Can't tell if lights are on green or not still, but we're through them. Oh, my neck. This has got some weight on this. It's done have some weight on it. But yeah, plan's still the same to head over to Seaforth with this. We're just coming up to 11 o'clock now, so bit of luck we can get 3 o'clock VBS over there and have a cleanish card to get back over to Doncaster with, because I imagine we might be straight back to the yard once we've done this, all being well. And I've got a wagon coming around the outside of me here on this bend. It's like they don't care that you're hazardous or out like that. They'll just try their best to get around you. Typical, it's a skip wagon. Yeah, it's just been struggling with power really on hills. We've been down at 40 mile an hour at points. It's been very heavy this. But good to get this one off. I think we probably used more diesel on this drive back than we used near enough yesterday up from Cooper's cabin. We were at 96% this morning when we set off. We're at 79 now. She doesn't half drink it when she's got some weight on this truck. That is a dead certain. Oh, not to worry, not my fuel. I try and drive as economically as possible. I'll try and go mostly motorway ways if I can. Keep cruise control on. Truck's happier at that, I'm happier at that, and it's got to be saving fuel. In the long run, saving wear and tear on truck anyway, because it's not having to stop start on roundabouts like this and get the weight going again. That's the major thing. That is the major thing. Just watching this car that's behind me. There we go, they're coming up the side now. So we'll get over, because we need to be over in the right hand lane to get on the roundabout to head to Freightliner. I'm hoping it's quiet in here as well. We can get a good turnaround in here and Gold Star. We can be leaving Gold Star ideally at about 11:30 in half an hour's time. We will be laughing at that. That would be brilliant. That would be brilliant. Give us plenty of time to get a break somewhere on the way, because we've got 2 hours 43 driving left. I grabbed half an hour at that job this morning while we were waiting for that wagon in front to get loaded. So we got a 6 hour rule taken care of on it, which is a bonus. So he's moving about. This loads some in this back. You can tell it's moving about. It's wobbling side to side like that. It's container and truck. So I'll just take it a bit more cautiously, a bit more steady. Roads are drying out at least anyway. You're getting some grip again. I think that was most of the problem, trying to stretch it in Yarra just then, where they're trying to pull it uphill a bit, and the painted tarmac that they've got down there was just wet, in puddles still in it, so it was, tyres were wet, we're trying to pull it. But we dried it out a bit with wheel spinning, but we got there in the end. We got it stretched, no bother. Where's his taxi going? You'd have thought a taxi with a Leedsborough plate on the back, know where we were going at the junction. I think they'd have been around this a few times, but oh well. Oh well. The lights are on green. No, they've just changed. They've just changed, so I'll get off and I'll head into Freightliner and hope that it's quiet. Right, so update, we've still got this box on. We've come back to the yard to see if there was an empty trailer in here, but there wasn't. Making sure my microphone's on. Yeah, there were no empty trailers in here. I'm just checking this top one. That's on as well. Making sure recording. So yeah, come back to see if there's any empty trailers, but there weren't any. The shipper hadn't booked it in as hazardous, but apparently they've amended that. Should have just put in the yard, which is handy, innit? So there's no trailers anyway, so we'll head back over. They've just managed to rebook the VBS again for 11 while 12. So we'll head back. Hopefully it's booked in as hazardous. We can get this off. It's one of the day lads coming back already at 11:30. It's alright for some, innit? It is alright for some. So we'll head back over. Hopefully it's booked as hazardous. And we can get it off into Gold Star, box on, and away over to Seaforth. So fingers crossed for second time lucky. There we go. We didn't lose that much time really. Probably lost half an hour if really. Just come up to 11:48. Just got the box lifted off now, so we can make our way straight over to Gold Star, get the box on. We're laughing from there really. We're gonna should hopefully. These brakes on these trucks, when you've got weight off, as soon as you got that weight off, they just start locking these wheels. So we'll stay behind this because there's a lad walking up. Don't want to cut too close to him. We'll get round him once we've got rid of these wagons, and then we'll get a run over to Seaforth on the cards, which makes it interesting today. Oof. I don't know why they don't do something about the state of the road in here. It's absolutely horrendous. Oh, there we go, we're away. Put that window up now actually. Save you from all that clanking. So we'll get over to Gold Star, get this box on. I might have a break at Artsed Moor, to be fair, on the way over. We've got 2 hours 9 left. But we'll see how we get on. Hopefully the roads are fair to us and we can make Burton Wood, but if not, there's the A580 we can get brake and a lay-by on there. So we'll go see what the roads are like now and hope for the best. And we're out. We are out. It's says it's about 23 tonne on the paperwork, this box, but it seems a bit light. Tag axle's gone down on it, but it seems a lot more responsive than what we've just got off, that's for sure. I think it might be glass that's in this. Glass bottles from one of glass makers over there, over this way that we do. So that's something different if it is. It's been a long time since we've done glass. I used to run glass with Zenith. When I worked at James Campbell, they've shut down the depot, but I could 2P over to Zenith and they did glass. Glass bottles over to breweries and that all over the country, and that were an interesting one. You could just touch the bottles and you could pull out a bottle out of the pack. They weren't even shrink wrapped in, they were just strapped in with 2 straps on the top. So we got told not to hit any potholes. How can you not hit potholes in this country, I tell you. But luckily I managed it out. I did it for 6 weeks. I left and went to Wincanton then, but we didn't have any trouble then on it, luckily. But we're going to crack on over to Seaforth. I'm not sure where to have my break. I might have it at Might have it at Hartsend Moor. So it's 21-minute delay on the route now. We've got hour and 57 left. We're not making it in one hit. It could be tight to make it to call it Burton Wood in one hit. But we met the 580, so we might go down the 580 today and have a break along there. I'm going to go left out of here and up the hill, I think, because these lights aren't very favourable, and no one's going to let this turn us out at the front. Oh, there we go. I'm surprised. I thought she was going to walk out in front of me then. She can wait a second. Yeah, I'm going to go left. I'm going to go left because the lights are just probably going to change. We're not going to make them lights. Plus we can just get on the 62 this way, so that's what we'll do, and we'll head down towards Seaforth. I've just had half an hour in not Burton Wood, Hartsend Moor. There's meant to be traffic up ahead, coming up Saddleworth, just after this junction here actually, so I thought I'll have half an hour in there, hopefully try and clear some of the traffic, but I don't think it's worked. It's still showing 35-minute delay here, annoyingly, but well, there's nothing we can do. We've just got to get on with it now. It's got us there at 12 minutes past 3, but at least we've got a clean card, so we've got time to play with, so we know we can make it there without another break now, which is main thing. I didn't want to just get stuck and run out of time and ruin a decent day. So we've had that. I'm going to try and keep an eye on what's happening, because it could just be volume of traffic getting off at the junction at top of the hill. Obviously we're going straight on, but we'll see how we get on. We'll see how it looks. Doesn't help that we've got a heavy load on, so we're going to struggle up this hill, so we're going to struggle for gaps to get out, but no bother, we'll find a way. Just trying to see what's happening, and I'm going to look ahead to see what's happening. So it shows it just round this bend is where it's queuing, just round this bend. Looks clear to me. Oh no, I can see the brake lights. See the brake lights up ahead. Damn it. That's no good. Oh well, it is what it is. It is what it is. I don't think there's anything happened. I think it's just volume of traffic for this time of day, annoyingly, but just coming up to 1:15. So start heading over to Seaforth. I'm trying to find something out of there for me to bring back. Then with something on for Monday, then we're not messing about back over here. We're literally just straight back to the yard. Oh, my sat nav says this is the edge of the traffic where I am now. But yeah, looks like everyone's starting to slow down, so yeah, again my sat nav's pretty accurate. I might be cheeky and I might get out in other lane here now. You think, sorry, there's no behind me, it's quiet behind. I'm in correct lane then now to get off it, to stay on the 62. Just keep an eye on how it flows. We're still moving at the minute. Still moving at the minute. I'll take this all the way if we can. Just want to get to the top. Don't know where he's going at. You see wagon then, and lane 1 who just went straight onto hard shoulder. It looked like he was trying to get past the wagon that were there. There's some people on the road that are just in a massive rush. But it looks like we're hitting full traffic now, I think. Or the majority of it anyway. Yeah, this is it, innit? This is the traffic now. Oh, we got further up than what I thought and what my sat nav thought as well. This says 10 mile like this. That's my sat now. It's saying there's 10 mile of this remaining. Oh well, we'll see how we get on. We'll see how we fare, and if we have to move VBS, we have to move the VBS, don't we? But we'll see how we do. A bit further over now. We've just coming up to M6. Hopefully we'll have a clear run after this. Traffic wasn't that bad going over top of Saddleworth. It did clear. We probably lost 15 minutes, I'd say, in total. So I can live with that. It's got us there 3 minutes past 3 at the moment. We're just 27 miles away, coming up to 20 past 4. We're running back empty trailer from here. We're picking a box apart of Riley's on Monday to load in Alfreton, a job I've done before on this channel as well. It's hazardous place. I think it's limited quantities out of there, and that says on it it's going to London Gateway, but I've not spoke with office to confirm that. I'll leave them be for now. I'll just tell them when I've got box off here and that I've sent job for Monday, and I'll load the box on Monday morning, because we're not going to get it done tonight, I don't think. And to have a good weekend, and I'll speak to them on Monday. So, you know, it's steady away now. Got 3:17 driving left. I think we're going to struggle making it back with the traffic I've seen at the minute. We could be having another break at Hartshead more potentially, which is frustrating, but no, it's better safe than sorry, isn't it? It's one of those, it can't be helped. It's getting a bit windy though, a bit choppy at times. But no bother. We'll get this box off, and then we're just empty trailer then, so wind won't be such, or shouldn't be such a problem to us. And then we're good to go. We're laughing then, hopefully get a run back over to Highport straight back. So we're happy at that. Happy at the job for Monday, especially if it goes down London Gateway. That'll be good. Get another run down there. I'm just hoping that the roads are quieter now for the last 25 mile to give us a good run down into Seaforth. It does look darker in front than it does behind as well, the sky, so hopefully it's still lifting, not too windy, so we can get this box off. I don't know where it's going, so it could be, if it's going to North America, it'd be around to Terminal 2, but we'll see where we end up with it. Hopefully it's on pad. I can just scan card, wait with truck, get box lifted off, and then we can just get straight out. Then we don't have to go back round and hand a tag back in for location that we've been to and sort all that out. But we'll see. It is what it is at the end of the day. It's probably going to be looking about 6-7 o'clock back at the yard, I imagine now. But yeah, I volunteered to do it, so I can't grumble. It's I just accepted the fate. I knew something were going to come probably today, so help them out and take this load over. It keeps me out of the way then, doesn't it? So happy days. Get onward to Seaforth now to get this off. Alright, we're just getting down to Seaforth now. Somehow that Lombard shipping that's in other lane has nearly took us out twice. Got straight across the front of me at top of Switch Island for no reason. I let him on as well at junction before. So he's done that, and then he's just swerved right across the lane, nearly took camera off the side of the wagon. So I'm on and there's no reaction at all from him to try and correct the other side, to his side of the road. Just too bothered about the fag that's in his hand to worry about much else, to be fair. But not to worry, we're getting rid of him now, thank God. It's someone else's problem. It's just a bit of an accident waiting to happen. He's rushing off at lights, just wheel spinning away, so we'll let him go. It's someone else's trouble then, innit? But he was probably 3 inch off hitting wagon, hitting camera at side of wagon. That's my wing mirror pretty much. So, oh well, I think if it had been a normal wing mirror, it'd have hit it, because they are a bit bigger than these. But oh well, it is what it is, isn't it? So we avoided it. We managed to stop. Only managed to. Good job I did manage to stop, because they were straight across front. Well, not to worry. We'll get these off. Well, we'll get this off, sorry, and then we're on with getting ready for Monday. Then just driving back. It took us an hour and 46 minutes from Hartstead to get here. So we've been all right. There we go. It's fully gone now. We won't see him again. So yeah, we've had an all right run over. It's been a bit of traffic, but it's not that bad. We're just coming up to 5 to 2. No, 5 to 3, sorry. I'm terrible with times on these videos, aren't I? Good job I'm a bit more clued up with getting them on time jobs most of the time. But yeah, we can get this box off, get into a good rhythm to get back, hopefully. I don't think we'll make it back in 1:8. We've got 2 hours 43 left before we need a break. It's going to be at least 2.5 hour drive without traffic, so it's going to be looking at having a break on way back and go from there. I might even just cut loss and just have a break in Burton Wood, get a break there, then we don't have to mess about on way back. We can just be straight back then. I can make a cup of coffee and have some nice cup of coffee to drink on way over is the plan, I think. But we'll see how we fare. We've got to get out of here first and then back up to the top of this road to get onto motorways again. So we'll see how we do. I imagine it's going to be more or less straight off in here. I can't see being much of a delay, but I will get off and I'll go find out. We'll see what happens. There we go, just getting out of Seaforth, well, just making our way out of Seaforth. Got the box off, the weather just came in as I was sorting the trailer out for getting ready to go back out on the road. We've got all the pins down now and everything like that. So the weather came in, we got near enough drenched, but calmed down a little bit now. I'm hoping this trailer might behave itself a little bit. I've took the lines off and put them back on again. So we're empty scale now, we're empty trailer. Let's have a look. Oh, a little bit. It's not as jolty as it usually is. We'll see when we get up to some speed and brake what it does, but I don't think we're making it back in one hit. We've got 2 hours 26 left, and at the minute it's showing 2 hours 44 back to the yard. It's got me there at 6:30 at the moment. So it's looking like it's going to be a 7:30 finish tonight, which is what it is. You know, I said I couldn't do it for him, so I've done it for him. I can't complain. We've had an alright week at it, so I don't mind on a Friday if we've had an alright week at it as well. You know, getting them hours in. We've got a good week. We've been busy. I have asked them if it looks like it's going down to Gateway on Monday, and they said yes. At the minute it looks like it's going down because there's nothing up here work-wise, because it's still knock-on effect from this weather. It's still a bit turbulent at the minute, so all the boxes are down there, not here. That's fine by me. That is fine by me. So it's definitely going to be getting the box on Monday. So obviously Riley's shuts at 5 o'clock tonight. I think what we might do is we might run to Burton Wood, have 45 minutes in there, let traffic sort itself out a little bit, and we'll head back. We'll probably miss some traffic at least then, because it's going to be just after 5 o'clock leaving Burton Wood then on 45 minutes. I know it's easy to get into Burton Wood. I know I can run it, and and get further, but we'll make it back from Burton Wood in one hit. I can get in there, get kettle on, make a nice cup of coffee and just take a chilled, relaxed drive back on a Friday. Well, that doesn't happen often on a Friday, does it? Certainly doesn't happen often on a Friday. Usually for most drivers it's a day that's tends to go wrong quite a lot. You tend to be a bit frustrated and fed up and just wanting to get back and rushing, but like you say, I accepted the fate today, and it's fine by me. You know, if I'm back at yard done for 7:30, I'll be home just after 8. We've got no plans. You know, get some tea when I get home, and then that'll be it. So steady away. I'm happy at that. Just hope the weather holds up. It looks a bit, like I say, a bit turbulent at the minute. I don't think it can make its mind up. But like I say, we'll easily make it back with a 4.5 hour drive and a clean card after this. So that's the plan. Into Burton Wood, get kettle on, have 45 minutes and crack on the journey home. There we are, we're just pulling off our break now. Got a fresh cup of coffee, nice hot coffee. We're ready to see what the roads are going to be like. We're currently 88 miles away from the yard and the end of the week. So I've took that advantage there to finish up some bits of paperwork and update my timesheet, so all I've got to do is put the mileage on when we get back, and then I can send that in and we're done. So make our way across a bumpy car park, or lorry park. Clear to go. Now let's get up to speed. We've just come up to 5:25, so with a bit of luck traffic might have died down a little bit. I doubt it, but you never know. You can live and hope, can't you? Hope that we get a clear run back. Hope we get a clear run back. At least we've got weight on our side. We ain't got much weight on. We're only pulling an empty trailer. We can at least get up to speed here and get a tow down. Oh dear, but the weather's not very nice at all. Not very nice at all. It's been really hammering it down when I've been on that break. It's at the 9 degrees at the minute temperature, so we're alright for the temperature. Try and get over here. There we go. We can keep her moving. I think this Audi might be trying to cut in front of some cars. Slowed right down to 50 miles an hour, but we'll let him get on with that. We'll get round here. It isn't half raining now, is it? Getting some water down. I don't think it's raining much. I think it's raining the same as it was at Burton Wood. It's just we're doing 56 miles an hour now. So there's not much staying on the road. And cars seem alright there, so we're alright, I think. We'll just keep an eye on stuff and see how we get on. So we'll crack on back towards Highport and hopefully it's a clear run. Oh, and all I can look at this. That's 2 police cars that have gone absolutely flying along here. And we've got a 9-minute delay now. You can see the brake lights right as far as I can see. It looks very slow. In fact, it looks like it ain't moving further up. Oh dear. Yeah, police car still struggling to get through. Looks like he's gone on to hard shoulder now to get past. Yeah, he's on a hard shoulder flying up. Not great. Hopefully we keep moving, and hopefully if there's someone involved they're alright. Don't like the look of it when it's like this. So I know we had some rain, but the road seemed fairly dry up here to the roads. It's not what we're needing on a Friday evening, or Friday night now, it's 6:10. It's not what we are needing. Don't know what's going on here. Don't know what's going on here, but we'll find out soon when we get closer to it. Well, I'm going against my morals. I'm going for the A1. We're going to hope for the best. We're going to hope for the best. It's not showing anything on the matrix, apart from maybe this next one that's coming up after this one. My sat-nav's only saying 2-minute delay, so it's going to be quicker than going round. It's going to be quicker than going round, so we're going for it. It could be famous last words again, this. Won't be the first time on a Friday. But, you know, M62 junction 37 exit closed, which is 35 for M18. So the M18 was still open. But we're going for it. Ooh, that was a firework in the distance, wasn't it? I don't know if that picked it up. Well, that's 10 hours working time flashing up on tachograph for the day. I've had a busy day. Busy day. We're just coming down now to the end of it. 22 miles away, that's it. We're committed now. No turning back. If I see brake lights around this bend, I think I'll cry. There'll be a phone call to Highways England. You need to update your signs. It's knackered. It's looking alright at the minute. It's usually alright on this bit. It's bottom of the hill going up, that's usually a problem, but my sat-nav's usually not that far out. And it's showing just a little bit at Busy Bees, past the slip road that joins before it, so... Bit of luck, we might be okay here. Oh, it's 5 to 7 on a Friday night. It's obviously bonfire weekend this weekend, so a few might be having it tonight with it being fairly dry weather, or letting off the fireworks tonight, so there might not be many people out, but we'll have a look. Well, it's not queuing here. I think we might get lucky here, to be honest. Might get lucky. Wow, this is quiet. This is very quiet. Can't see any brake lights on the hill. Unless they're all just brake lights, but they don't look like it. Yeah, it looks fairly clear to me at the minute. I'll take this. Certainly will take this. This is gonna save nearly 15 minutes going round. It's a lot quicker going round if it's usually it's queuing to about here to the roadworks, which is about 1.5 to 2 miles, but the matrix always say 20-minute delay, but we've timed it. It's nowhere near 20 minutes. It's closer to 40, nearly an hour to get through it. So you've got 3 lanes going to 2, then you've got the old A1 joining in 2 places, then there's people going down and going on the roundabout and then joining in as well. Then you've got motorway services coming out. So it's saying 22 minutes. Oh dear. This is longer than I thought it was going to be. Oh dear. This could be 20-30 minutes, this. Matrix say 22 minutes to get to junction 37, which is the M18 that we want. No, 35, so it's what we want. That was saying 26 minutes, I think. So we'll time it. It's just coming up to 18:58 now, so 19:24 we should be getting off for the M18. Let's have a look. Let's see what it does. There we are, finally getting down to M18 junction at 35. It's coming up to 7:30, so it's been 32 minutes from the last clip to this one. It was busy, the roadworks. Didn't help that there was a car in front of me doing 30 mile an hour through it. Most of the time it was nearly 25. You know, it's, you want to get back. No, I've said I took it on myself today to do this job to Seaforth, but you know, it's 7:30 at night. It's been just over a 3-hour driving really back from Seaforth. So it's took me near enough 2 hours to get back from Burtonwood here, just to this point. It's coming up to 2 hours now. It's just ticked over actually. So you know, it's a long drive, it's a slog, but we got there in the end. We have got there in the end. And that was my Bluetooth that's disconnected from the truck and reconnected again and started playing music from somewhere. Don't know where it went, but it stopped. But we're getting off. We're nearly back. And end of the week. When is it? We started 5:30 on Monday. It's 7:30 on Friday night now, and we're still going at it. We're still going strong. What mileage have we done this week? We have done 1,394 miles this week. Majority of them's probably been over last 3 days. You know, Wednesday down to Felixstowe from Manchester, then up to Middlesbrough from Felixstowe with 220s on them, down to Highport and back up again to Leeds, and then we've done 7 hours 50 driving today, and it's going to be 8 hours by the time we get back to the yard. You know, we've done a fair few miles today, that's for sure. But it's all in a day's pay, as they're saying it. It's all in a day's pay. But it'll be a 7 o'clock start on Monday. We'll go to Riley's and get the box, fill up with diesel as well at Morrison's on the way. If we're going down a Gateway, we might as well have full tanks, haven't we? Fuel has actually just updated. It's been stuck at 52% for a while. It's just gone to 42 now across the board. 42% diesel and 42% AdBlue, so it's not bad to consider. We filled up at Newark yesterday on the way up to Middlesbrough. We've come back down again, done all this mileage today with some heavy loads on. You know, it's not bad for a smaller tank as well on these. But I am going to get off now and end the video, so I can, when we get back, I can just take my cameras down, pack my stuff up and get off home, because I'm ready for it now. I'm ready for home. I'm ready for a beer when I get back as well, I think. That's definitely on the cards this weekend. So if you're not subscribed already, please do so. Videos will start coming out where I've started mentioning about it at the front. If you're new, subscribe. Costs nothing. You can always unsubscribe later on. We won't be offended if you change your mind. Because we went up 20 subscribers last night with the first video that got released with that on, which were impressive. We were happy at that. Damn, I didn't make the lights. So yeah, subscribe, like the video as well please, and comment as well if you are enjoying the videos and want to see more things. You know, I can film more and I can film less. You know, we can make the videos longer, we can make the videos shorter. It is entirely up to you at the end of the day. It's a good job I was a bit slow off that line, wasn't it? I had a feeling that man were going to do that when he came up the side of me. I just had a feeling from it, but I can see the yard and we're nearly home. So yeah, I'm going to get off and I will see you all on Monday at 7 o'clock ish.